It's been one of Australia's most baffling and terrifying unsolved crime sprees. Then, a few weeks ago, 37 years on from when he first struck, Detective
Jennifer's life. But buried under a bundle of happy photos and clippings is a document as this country's ever seen.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that, but I don't want that, that's not notoriety. I want to...
Was a victim of this person, but I also was a survivor from the very next day.
Effectively was a blitz-style attack and involved violence. There's certainly a knife involved in a number of cases.
A predator. The man behind the balaclava was Keith Sims. Staff accommodation at the Prince of Wales Hospital in the Sydney suburb of Randwick, a stranger broke into
to pick me up, and you have to be quick and put your knife down.
Did you fear that he
Probably 10 minutes. And he must have been watching me because there was males in every other
Did he say anything?
I love you.
He said, I love you, on the way out. Goodbyes became a mark of the monster we now know to be Keith Sims.
Her, and she had rejected him politely but firmly. I realised that my eye, I almost knew instantly what was going to happen because he was creeping along. To try and survive this attack in whatever way I could.
Because you thought he could kill you?
And there used to be an old brick wall there. And at that point I was terrified that he would throw me off the cliff. I wasn't aware how prolific an offender he was. 10 years after the attack, it was only then that I realised
Did he get more bold as he went on over time?
He didn't seem to. He seemed to be brazen from the very must have felt, and I've always said this is a woman's worst nightmare, to wake
It made it very difficult, the fact that they occurred in different suburbs and in different police commands, so that they were
by DNA, a further 19 by MO or modus operandi.
They are strikingly similar to the 12 DNA matched matters.
Just found certain aspects of it exacerbated.
Evidence they provided was the key to this predator being exposed. His crimes. The scene of several attacks. Detective Superintendent Jane Doherty, commander of the second.
No two people share the same DNA, and that's why we've been able to.
That he was committing these offences and really were beyond shocked when
And it's where Keith Sims stalked and assaulted a woman in one of his many chilling attacks. Realise it was all the work of one man. Even the newspaper headlines. They got lucky. Forensic evidence from the attacks led to a familial DNA match.
continually searching through new individuals that come onto our databases. And then eventually in 2000,
Detectives were then able to start mapping out a sprawling family tree. Where do you go from there? Expanded the family tree out to 324 people. It covered 5 generations. Detective Sergeant Shelley Johns and Detective Senior Constable Joshua Reeks dug up thousands of
how old we thought this person was, so you could immediately eliminate someone who was very much older or very much.
belonged to anyone else?
no, they actually can provide statistical ratios. So it's to a
For being able to get to that position as well.
It was so huge and it was so complex. Keith Sims died of kidney disease in February this year, but Shelley
His family members are victims as well. They had no idea that he was doing.
and a grandfather who worked at the local golf club and barracked for the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
burst into tears. It was just so emotional. And I suppose it was the thought that
Paul, how does it feel for you to know that there will never be a trial, that it will never be? Look at this timeline and the number of victims involved. Do you wonder how many more there might be out there? He may have attacked more women than the 31 they know about, and she would like them to contact.
I'd love to encourage everybody who's been sexually assaulted, women or men, to come forward and report it.
Do you want the box? Take it home in the box?
Now retired, but working as a volunteer for the Sal. Yep. But to fully put this horrible ordeal behind, this report, though, has played a big role in getting a result.
Hello, I'm Tara Brown. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to